Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is crispy, it is cold, but it feels good as well, you guys. So good morning, Eagles. This is Coach T checking in. It's time to take a time out for the most important person in your life, which is you. You guys, I do these timeouts for some very specific reasons. First and foremost, because I believe in you. I believe you have a goal. I believe you have a purpose. I believe that God has something specifically designed for you to do. And my belief is these timeouts may encourage you, may give you some insight on how you are going to get that done. But also know, you guys, I'm doing that for me as well. I'm a firm believer as you begin to share and help with others, it comes back with you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And then the third thing, you guys, is that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. You've got to believe that. You've got to know that. You've got to remember that as you're going on this journey that you're taking. You guys, the other thing that I believe in helping you achieve your goals is there's three specific things. Number one is your mindset. So a man believeth, so he is. What are the things that you are focusing on? Are you focusing on the fact that you don't have money and wondering why you don't have money? Stop focusing on those things. Focus on making your life being better. Focus on moving forward. Focus on being debt free. Those are the things that you should be focusing on. You guys, the other thing is your skill set. How are you improving yourself? How are you making yourself a better person? How are you making yourself better financially? Do you have a budget? Are you eating healthier? What are you doing to improve your skill set to make yourself a better person? And the third one is your energy. Oh my gosh. We attract what we are being. When I'm in a good mood and I'm upbeat, I'm not amazed, but I love what I attract. And when I'm not shocked about the things that come around me, you guys. So let's be careful about the energy that we put off, because it attracts what's around us. And then the last thing, you guys, is we got to have the foundation of being grateful. Are you grateful? And if so, share it. Write it down, you guys. Every single day I have me and my kids write down or share with each other what we're grateful for, but not just that, but why. You know, it's kind of cute, but my kids said this morning, you know what, I'm grateful for Jim. I love Jim, and we get to have Jim today, and I'm grateful for Jim. You guys, it changes your mindset. She was tired. She was not in a good mood. But I believe that as we begin to focus on what we're grateful for, it also sets the foundation for what we're building. So let's make sure that we're grateful. I'm grateful for you being here today. I am grateful for this crispy October weather, because although it's chilly, you guys, it feels good and it feels refreshing. And I'm grateful for actually the Mercedes-Benz dealer. You guys, I took my car into the shop yesterday, and I love the fact that they give me a car, and the service guy was friendly, and we kind of laughed and joked, and I'm grateful for that, you guys, because it could have been a totally different situation or experience. So sometimes it's the little things, sometimes it's the huge things. And one other thing I am going to share is I am so grateful for my mentor and our team. You know what? We have some amazing people on there that I get insight from all the time. I learn and glean from them. And you guys, it's amazing being around winners, because you learn how to be a winner as well. And so with all that being said, today's topic is reset. I don't know why I want to sing it, but reset. You guys, sometimes we are so used to doing the same thing over and over and over again. And we hit the reset button, but we go back and do it the same way over and over again. I think they call that insanity. Well, you guys, today I'm encouraging you to hit the reset button, but not going insane and doing the same thing over. You guys, sometimes when we hit that reset button, we repeat what we're doing, or we try to reinvent the entire wheel. I don't remember who said it, but they talked about don't reinvent the wheel. Success leaves clues. And a lot of times we wipe the slate clean and start all over. And it's like starting a project from beginning. So let's not do that, but let's make small tweaks. The third thing that we end up doing sometimes when we hit the reset button, we say, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm not going to even do this anymore. And I just change everything. When actually your desire, your hopes, and your dreams are that. But because we became so upset, you guys, we decided to walk away. What I have learned on this journey is what's going to allow you to be successful is going to be the same characteristics or the same foundation in any area. Sometimes we may need a different vehicle, but never, ever, ever change your goal. If that's what your heart's desire is, you guys, hit the reset button, recalibrate, figure out what needs to happen, and keep it going. A few small tips that I will share as far as when you are, I guess, hitting reset. Like I said before, make small tweaks. Don't do huge things. It's not, a lot of times, it's not something huge that we need to tweak that will make all the difference in the world. I was reading a book by Napoleon Hill the other day, and it just talked about, just by one small atom or molecule, water changes from hydrogen to water, just with one. So you guys understand, it's one small thing, 1 degree will change everything. 1 degree changes, or 1 second changes someone making first place and someone not making first place. So understand, it's not a huge tweak that we need to do when we're hitting this reset button. The second one is, I encourage you to get an accountability partner, get a mastermind group. I just started a mastermind group with people with similar goals, where we're out there encouraging each other. We're sharing things that work for us and with us, or work for us, and we're sharing it with each other. Because as we realize, when you see success, a lot of times there's harmony going on as well. When you see a successful team playing basketball, there is harmony on the team. There is no discord, or there's no problems going on, because it can't exist when you are trying to move forward and be successful. And so I encourage you to find somebody to keep you accountable, or get in a group, or do whatever else you need to do to make that happen, because that is so, so key. Successful people have coaches, they have accountability partners, they have groups of people that they work together in order to achieve their goal. And the third one is clarity. Now this one's kind of cool, because a lot of times when you ask somebody what they want, they're not sure. And if they are, and I try, well, give me details. You know what? I want to make $1 million. What does that look like? I don't know. What are you gonna do with the $1 million? Pay off my bills. Okay, you got maybe $200,000 in bills. Maybe that's a lot. I'm just making up something. But what are you gonna do with the other $800,000? Live off of it. Okay, then that's gone. And what happens? So when you're clear about what that looks like, you'll know. I want $1 million. I was in a financial group, and we did something like this called the Prosperity Game. And every single day, you started off with a certain amount of money, and it continued to double, I think, each day or each week. You did it for 7 days. But you had to be specific as to where that money was going. And then you began to realize why as much is required. Because if you're not clear, the money's just going to sit there. I mean, yeah, you'll spend it frivolously, but that's really not making a difference. And so that made me think about what I needed to do in order to, if I wanted to make $1 million, where was it going to go? How was I going to reinvest it? What was I going to do to give back to others? All those things are key and important when you're making that type of money, or whatever goal and dream that you have. So clarity is very, very key. It makes me think about a movie I saw. It's a true story too, you guys. It's called Pain and Gain. I know it had Dwayne Johnson and a few other well-known movie stars' names. I don't remember them. But the funny thing was, you had these guys that was clear in what they wanted. Now, what they wanted was crazy, but they were clear in what they wanted. They were clear in how it was going to happen. They was clear in all those other things. Without spoiling it, if you decide to ever go see it, they were robbers, and they tried to steal from someone else or whatever else. And when you hear the story, you're like, oh my God, these people really didn't think it out. But when you are clear, you would be amazed how things come to place. Think about the last time you were clear about something and how quickly it moved to you. That is so very important. But the other part about that is, in your clarity, in your success comes when you do not take from someone else or violate another person's space or their needs or whatever else. So you want to make sure that in your clarity, you're not hurting someone else. You guys, we're here, we're connected, we're all here to work with each other and to work together. So I'm hoping and believing that was helpful to someone as far as hitting that reset button. You guys, I hit the reset button a lot. And I think it's okay. But what's not okay is when I'm going in insanity and just doing the same thing over and over again. Like I'll clean my desk, everything's put away, but I don't put any boundaries or standards in place that's going to help me keep my desk clean. And so then 2 or 3 weeks later, it looks like it looked the other day. So what am I going to do as far as making sure that I get my desk clean? Yes, first of all, it's making small tweaks. 2, I should probably talk to somebody who is an organizer or who is more organized than myself, who can give me tips. And then 3, get clear on what it is that I'm going to do to make it happen and what I want my desk to look like and how that all is supposed to happen, and make it happen. So with that being said, you guys, I'm hoping and believing that that was helpful, that it is something that you can apply to your life. And if not, share it with someone else, because hopefully they can apply it to theirs. And then with that being said, you guys, I want to invite you to join me and my husband's page, Wealth, Wellness, and Winning. You guys, wealth is a mindset. It starts there first, you guys. So a man thinketh, so he is. It's a foundation. And upon that foundation, you can begin to build a financial generational wealth that you can be able to pass down to your children and your children's children, you guys. I think the everyday mundane is not what me and my husband are here for. We are here to change lives, enhance people's lives, and allow our children to do the exact same thing. So we're on a huge, huge mission to make that happen. So please join our page. Check it out. The other page that we have is 50s and New 30, where we're talking about wellness and how we can keep each other accountable and live a better life as we're doing that. And then the last one is my coaching page, Life Worth Living. Videos will be there, you guys. I'll begin to start posting some additional things as far as helping you to achieve your goal, because I believe that each one of us are connected. Each one of us has a purpose. Each one of us are supposed to do some incredible things. We are all meant to have our heart's desire, but we got to be able to stay on that journey even when it gets crazy, even when we're not sure if it's going to come to pass. And so with that being said, I'm going to do some shout outs. I don't have glasses. I don't have my contacts, but I think my eyes are getting better. We'll see anyway. Let's see here. We got Cindy Ackley Janetti. Thank you for joining, Cindy. I appreciate you for jumping on each day. I'm hoping and believing that these are helpful for you. She says, hey, hey, hey. I'm saying, hey, hey, hey back. To my beautiful niece, Stephanie. Thanks for joining, baby. I hope you have an amazing day. Continue to come check me out. I got to give you a call. I haven't talked with you in a while. Karen Russell Langford, the amazing Karen, you guys. She is one of our sisters in wellness. She's clear about what she wants. She hit the reset button. Things weren't happening the way she wanted them to. And she hit the reset button. And I love her clarity. I love her determination. And actually, we're accountability partners. And so it's very, very cool to see how things happen so quickly when we're clear, you guys. So, hey, Karen, thanks for joining. Please come again and share this with someone. Cornelius Blakely says, good morning. Good morning to you. Uh-oh. Well, my hubby says something's wrong with my phone. I can't hear you. I'm hoping that's it and you guys can hear me. I hope that's the case. Otherwise, I'm talking and no one can. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up or say yes, you can. If you can't, or hopefully the birds and everybody else heard my time out today. Cindy says, yes, keep it going, keep it going. Thank you, Cindy. I'm not sure which part about it, but yes, I'll keep it going. And you too. Well, with you saying that, I'm assuming that you can hear what I'm saying. So I appreciate you for sharing that. Deborah Wilmore Stewart, I appreciate you for joining. I hope that you were able to get something from my time out. Please come again and invite someone with you next time. Deborah says, great morning. Great morning to you as well. Cindy says they are helpful. I am so glad that they are. Very, very glad. And then Deborah gave me a thumbs up. So that means you guys can hear me. So I'm glad to hear that, you guys. I appreciate you for being here today. And remember to hit that reset button. I believe hitting the reset button has a lot to do with being able to move forward. When it gets stressful, when it gets crazy, or whatever else happens, let's make sure that we hit that reset button. And so with that being said, you guys, it's time to get back in the game. No longer getting on the sidelines. It's time for the coach to put you in the game and make your goals and dreams happen. So with all that being said, remember to live your life with purpose, on purpose. No lack, no limits, no loss. Until next time, get back in that game. Remember, you are limitless. It's game time, you guys. Talk with you soon. Mwah. Have an amazing day.